Hi team, I released my first ever EP, which is currently available on Spotify and iTunes, links in the description. And this is the 3-part documentary series we've created to show you behind the scenes of the rehearsal, recording and release of my debut EP, Difficult. I hope you enjoy.
'Cause you're more difficult than trying to fold a fitted sheet, and I'm more difficult than trying to bounce a football.
Yeah, so this documentary is essentially covering the creative process of me recording my first professional EP. First part focusing on the rehearsal sort of period, the second part focusing on the actual recording in the studio and that process and working with a producer, which is going to be a huge learning curve for me. And the final one is going to be focusing on all the production kind of stuff and throwing an EP launch as well, which should hopefully be really cool.
Well, my name is Liam. I'm here to play bass for PeppermintOllie.
I am Rory and I'm playing some guitar. Quite excited to be a part of this project. It's sounding cool in the first rehearsal.
Liam and Rory are both really, really lovely humans. In the rehearsals that we've had so far, they're always coming up with ideas of their own and never overstepping the mark either, just saying, hey, I'm hearing this here, and me going either oh, actually I think I'd rather keep it like this, or yeah, let's go on board with that. They're just great to work with.
Yeah, I was going to ask as well, the kind of strumming rhythm, will we keep with that? Or
probably change as well.
Because somehow change it and have it kind of darkier vibe.
Yeah, for sure. One time I heard you guys play, I think it was bass, I heard a note that was a bit darker and a bit out, and I actually really liked it.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's what I was thinking, it's just sticking around the minor third.
Yeah.
A little bit
That'd be
more.
pretty cool.
Minor third for days. This sounds like a rock ballad from the 80s.
Yeah,
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Tell me more about me, won't you tell me all about myself? Tell me more about me, won't you tell me all about myself?
In Love with the Moon is about a very manipulative person in my life. And it's definitely an angry song, but it's also I find it very empowering because it's really saying no, I'm in control of this situation. In Love with the Moon, in that situation, I am the moon. Yes, that's it. Yes, you're right. That's it. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Livy and I play the drums. Yeah, I'm pretty keen, pretty pumped. I will go home now and practice a little bit and make sure I know my parts.
Livy is amazing, and I'm absolutely loving having a female musician involved in the process apart from myself.
There's a lot more now. I think maybe it's picking up with more female drummers, but I'm just keen to play drums and play loud.
So the producer we're working with, his name is Bernie, and he's worked for close to 20 years, I think, as a producer. He's only recently sort of come over to Australia, and he's worked in LA as a producer for quite a while. So he's quite good, I've heard. So I'm really excited to work with him.
So we're working, just today we're just working in here. So have we got, is your guitarist friend coming today as well?
He'll be here at 10. Yeah, so making the guide track, that was the first step of the EP. So making these guide tracks and then Bernie touching them up a little bit is what Livy will be listening to on Monday. And so it was really important that we got the beats per minute really perfect for how I wanted them. And it was really important that I was really happy with the tempos of the guide tracks. Because then on Monday, Livy will be drumming along to that, and once Bernie has finished tweaking that a little bit, that's what we will be recording to. Those will be the set tracks that we'll be recording to. I think I just aged 6 months.
Well, that's agey. Let's get in the studio again.
That was my first time playing and singing along with a click track, which was really nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I've sort of gotten that out of the way now so that when I go in next week to actually properly lay the tracks down, I've had a bit of practice with that.
What do we bring in next? So it's like you sort of introduce this here and there and you just slowly, it's like you've got a listener and you just lead them by the hand through the song. You know, and here's what happens next, and you're just showing them things.
Last chorus variation.
Yeah, you're showing them something new every time.
Yeah. Because I imagine like a kick-ass violin solo and then
Yeah.
like real dramatic.
Yeah.
Hurricane is about being a feminist. Essentially, I wrote it when I was really mad. I was sitting on the train, some old dude looked at me, thought I wasn't smiling enough, and said, "Oh, cheer up, love." And that's what inspired Hurricane, essentially, among other things.
Let's take a drive, you and me. We can go where we wanna be. You can drive and I'll be on the passenger side giving directions.
So Difficult's kind of like an anti-love song. It's very much a love song, but it's in a very backwards way. So it's talking about my relationship with my boyfriend, who I've been with for 4 years now, and it's basically just talking about all those little fights, all those annoying things that happen in a relationship, but at the end of the day, like, you know that this is the person that is always going to be there for you, and it's the person that you support, they support you. And it's supposed to be funny. So like when I was writing it, I originally thought I want to write a song about this relationship, about all the different problems and things, but I don't want it to be negative in that way. I want to have a really positive spin on like these little situations, and people can go, oh, I fight with my significant other about driving to places and saying, take the left turn. Oh my god, like, and it's definitely my favorite song to perform live as well, because usually about halfway through the song people start to realize that it's supposed to be funny.
You left me before, I still remember your shape at the door.
Nobody Home is pretty much my only song that I can't perform without getting very emotional. I'm really looking forward to recording this one because we're going to do it all in a live take rather than doing ukulele and then vocals. We're going to do hopefully ukulele and vocals at the same time because I really believe that's how we'll get like the most emotional performance of it and the vibe of it really recorded. The song itself is about a bunch of different things, really. My songs generally aren't, apart from Difficult, most of my songs are actually about a couple of different stories all interwoven together, which makes it difficult for people to figure out who it's about, because often it's about quite a few different people and a few different things. This song in particular is very much about feeling abandoned and left alone in a relationship, be that a romantic one, family, friendship. It's that feeling that you just keep putting trust in this person and loving someone. Like, my favourite line probably in it is, though it wasn't a shock that this person has left me again, you should know that I keep the door unlocked still. So essentially saying that no matter how many times this person hurts me or leaves me, I'm always going to be ready and waiting for them to come back again. So yeah, it's an emotional one. So next to me is we're actually going to go into the recording studio, which is nerve-wracking and I want to vomit a little bit every time I think about it, but I trust all the musicians and I trust the producer and I know that it's going to be great. I just have to trust myself and trust that I know what I'm doing as well. Yeah, and trust the process and just learn as much as I can. Be a sponge, I guess.
Maybe I should.
That's a winner.
That's it.